I have something to talk about and I wondered if anyone had experienced anything similar. It has happened to me my entire life, and while I am known to have an overreactive imagination, this was something else. Maybe this thread won't get buried. Me, 9 or 10. Was having trouble sleeping. I think it was May. It wasn't cold, but it wasn't too hot in the room. I just got this really airy feeling, like something wasn't right. I can't really explain it. I shared the room with my younger brother, who wasn't awake. Normally I felt safe, but tonight was different. I can remember. I looked around, first at the closet. It was wide open, but not the source of my fear. Look at my brother. But he was fine. I had just cleaned my room, it hadn't been messy in a bit. I look under my dresser and I see something. It kind of looked like a head. At this point I was getting more and more terrified. But I tried to reason that it was just a dog toy that I had missed. Perhaps a ball. But then it turned and looked at me. It had large, slit eyes. Black and deep, like two holes given the power to stare. Its mouth had a blank expression, but as soon as I turned to look at it and study it, it just smiled. It was a huge smile. Cheek to cheek. It was too terrifying, and to this day I'll never be able to relate it. I noped the fuck out of there. I was quiet so no one heard me leave the room. I fell asleep on the couch that night, still terrified. I have never had sleep paralysis. Not once. It couldn't be that. I wake up in the morning, and go to investigate. Under my dresser was nothing. I never said anything to anyone, and told myself I'd never forget this, because it definitely happened. That was not the only thing that happened to me while I was in that house. That was the least of the spooky shit that terrorized me actually. All throughout my life I have been haunted by ghosts or demons or whatever the fuck they are. Wanna hear more? Any questions? Personal story, still don't know if this was a dream or not, but realistically it was probably a dream. Me, 8 to 12 years old, don't remember exactly. Wake up in a room that's completely white. White walls, white bed, white furniture. Just all white. Don't remember feeling any specific way, I just go downstairs. Everything is still white colored. See 3 white figures, people. They were like mannequins. White, no face, no clothes. They were adult-sized. Different but not exactly creepy looking. They're doing normal things. 2 are in the kitchen, 1 is sitting on the couch. It's as if this is my family. I feel comfortable, I'm not exactly afraid of them for some reason. Continuing. See a phone. It's right next to the stairs. It's one of those old phones where you turn the wheel to enter a number. I somehow call my mom. I can hear my family talking or something. I speak but I don't think they can hear me. They aren't trying to talk to me. It's more like I'm listening into them going on about their lives. Kinda like I'm spectating them but only by audio. Anyways, I get kind of scared. I continue to talk but they still can't hear me. I'm scared. I drop the phone and run outside. The house is completely white from the exterior as well, but there is normal color outside. Directly outside the house is a long rocky, concrete pathway. On both sides of the pathway lies a lot of vegetation / bushes / trees. The house is next to this path. Basically I'm in the middle of nowhere. I start running on this pathway as fast as I can. Don't have shoes so my feet hurt from stepping on all the small rocks. Doesn't seem like the mannequin people really care. I don't think they follow me or anything. I just keep on running non-stop. I don't remember what happens next. This memory has stuck with me for over a decade. It seems too bizarre to be a dream, especially at that age, but realistically it had to be. Any similar experiences? Me. Had a dream in which I summoned a demoness. She wasn't happy about it. She pointed her finger at me. As she lowered it down I felt a tremendous force, which pushed me down to my knees before her. She came closer and touched my forehead with her finger. I could feel she was able to read my every thought. She knew absolutely everything about me now. And she learned about my giantess fetish as well. She smiled and said she will let me experience it to the full extent. She shrunk me to about 4 inches and grabbed me in her hand. She looked at me with a grin on her face. And forced me into her pussy. She used me as a dildo. Until she orgasmed hard. Then she pushed me all the way deep inside her. And shrunk me to the size of a grain of sand. I heard her laughing somewhere above me. Then she started to shrink me even more. I woke up sweating and tired AF. How the fuck did you know? I saw multiple of them, and still see them sometimes. Be me. 13? Thought I was hot shit, moved into the basement bedroom. All by myself down there. Just the noise of the machinery to keep me company. I had a cool room, but because it was in the basement there was no natural light, so I had little night lights. I wasn't really scared of the dark, but I needed to be able to see so that I didn't knock over my guitars and amps and whatnot. Anyway. I get that feeling again, and immediately I remember what happened to me when I was a kid. It was the same feeling, I got an adrenaline rush and felt ready to fight, and that is when I saw it. The night light was on. On the foot of my bed, a figure stood. It was unnaturally tall. Even though it had no eyes, I knew it was looking at me. It was as if I could sense its eyes, if not see them. I have sketched this thing multiple times. Every time I draw the eyes, despite never seeing them attached to the creature. It was just terrifying. It was kind of shifting from side to side. Like it was rocking. I saw it again, more and more frequently after this. Sometimes it would move across the room. Sometimes it would be in a different place. Every time it would watch me. Sometimes there were more than one. I had nightmares almost every night after that. I don't have them anymore, because I am incapable of feeling fear of the unknown anymore. I got more, if you want. Be me at home. Encounter balloon outside window. Thought was China or some shit. Look closer. F-22 Raptor shooting it. The balloon is too small to carry people. Only a rat could fit inside. Where would a rat get a balloon? The Turkey earthquakes opened up 33-foot cracks that the rats are escaping through into the surface world with tinish balloons. They know that I know and they are converging toward me. Everything is converging at my house. The government is trying to stop them but the rats still approach. When the rats approach it will be big. I'm not a schizo. The rats are real but the feds are trying to stop them from reaching me. They are trying to make me take my rat invisible medications but you can't make me. I know all of you are in on the government but once the rats finally have me nothing can stop the surge of power I will release. "100% true story, never write this out before, 100% OC. Be me. Templar of /K/ and experienced /X/file. Go in the woods with new XP50 AP rifle. It's literally PM outside. Go over hill. See normal looking deer. Notice that this deer literally has fucking horns like the devil, except if his horns were made out of trees branches or some shit. Looks right at me. Farted and shitted bricks.exe. Literally runs away faster than any human could possibly run. Skinwalker confirmed. Run back to house as fast as I possibly can. Burst in door like a bat. Oh to hell. Little sister, 9, is standing there looking stunned. Afraid that she might scream and attract the skinwalker, so I immediately dive bomb punch her in the face as hard as I can. Haven't seen one of these in a while so fuck it, here's a greenest story for you guys. Be me, 15 years old. Summer 2013. Lil bro and I have summer off school so every night we stay up late playing BF3, Minecraft, and MW3 on PS3 in the basement. Both our rooms are down there so gaming in the downstairs living room at night is ESPS. The basement in my parents' house has always kind of given us a weird feeling like we're being watched. Eventually we both kind of got used to it and figured it was probably just our imaginations. In the middle of a match of Conquest. Suddenly we hear a creaking behind us. Right as we both look over his bedroom door shuts. Both of us kind of just stare at his door. For some reason we're both really calm about watching a door close by itself as if it isn't a big deal. Little bro says that was weird. Just like that both of us realized that gut feeling we had of being watched was right, and for whatever reason we weren't the least bit scared. Decide, after that, to hop on MW3 for some split-screen multiplayer for the rest of the night. Ghost that shut my brother's bedroom door is an absolute bro after that and doesn't bother us again. TLDR, a door closed. Hi friends, you ever see a critter ghost? I'll start. Be me. B67. Taking a taxi with my mom home from the grocery store. Hear a sharp inhale as we drive towards the house. My mom saw something that shocked her but couldn't see it from the back seat. Get home, mom tells me to stay out, she'll be right back. I wait, and she returns with tears in her eyes as she grabs a shovel. Boots, my BFF kitty, was hit by a car while we were out. I bawl the whole day, and eventually crawl into my top bunk. The bottom was a desk, and lay on my side just crying my eyes out. I hear scratches on the wood ladder, ignore it. Feel pressure behind my legs. Roll over and look, Boots is behind my legs, but she looks like she's made of moonlight. She's there but not there and looks kind of shimmery. I go to reach for her, but blink, and when I blink she disappears and the weight on my bed and behind my knees is gone. Never allowed my parents to let cats outdoors afterwards. Pic related. The artist here did a good job of. The ghost cat was similar to what I saw, only brighter than how Boots looked. Be me, young kid, like 8ish. Autistic fascination with the sky. Really into birds, planes, meteorology etc. Go birdwatching and planes spotting with my dad on the regular. Watch the Weather Channel a lot to spurg out, especially the shows where they explain the science behind weather phenomena etc. My favorite weather events are cyclones and thunderstorms. No cyclones in my country, but it rains a lot and thunderstorms are very common during autumn and winter. The concept of electricity in the sky is genuinely fascinating to me, and I start drawing lightning and storms a lot for art class in school. Stay up late to watch storms roll in. See lightning a few times. Always feel really calm whenever I saw it flashing across the sky. One time it struck a pole in the field behind our house, and clear view of my bedroom window, like a private show just for me. Good memories. I'm not sure if this fascination with lightning has anything to do with the event I'm going to describe. It's either a weird coincidence or it has some connection to whatever happened. I don't really know.